Oh shit, I thought I hit X. Stream's working? Stream's working. Alright. Wait, we didn't have anything left to do. In the normal game, anyways. The only thing we had to do was give Moonpot the 200 moonstones, which is, like, not even close to being worth it. But there is one thing I want to do from now on. And, again, I've said it before, but I'll try and make myself actually do it. And that's be more just accepting of being bad.
Seriously? Okay. Holy crap! I done sold it. You want a medal? Get it.
Oh yeah, that means we need to, wait, we haven't done the raid boss yet. I forgot you can't just do the raid boss in this game. Is this it? The bestest story ever told? I know it's a quest. You have to pick it up in order for the raid thing to spawn. Which is why I was so confused the other day. Yeah, I think it's that quest. I definitely don't think it's Nurse Nina that tells you to go and fight an Invincible. I'm pretty sure it's this.
Hello there, Athena. Yo soy Jaime Tina, and this is my big brother, Rick.
Man, will you please stop calling me that? It's weird.
I heard you were telling some stories. I want to hear one.
What would you like to hear? The death of Nox? The fall of New Hay?
Oh, never mind. I got a better idea. Tell me a story about a raid boss.
I don't know what that is.
What do you mean you don't? How do you not?
Shush, baby, shush, 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 shush. Your big sister's got this. Then Athena and her 3 other pals went to the inner core of the moon.
Do I have to go with friends? I can't just do it alone?
Not unless you want to die. Or you found a broken ass combination of loot and you want to show off on Echo.
I forgot he even says that. He like calls out the entire game in its gameplay loop. It's that you either have friends or it's some dude by himself using broken ass shit and there's no in between. Because that's exactly what every other one of these games has devolved into. With the pre-sequel being the only one that is focused more on a single player's ability to beat shit without needing a broken mixture of items. Granted, everyone who plays the pre-sequel uses Eddie, but Eddie is really easy to come by, and it's so good that why would you ever have anything else in its slot is basically the real question. Because the ability, at least if you're doing a Nova build, like especially if you're doing like a Claptrap Nova build, the ability for the Eddie to instantly recharge your shield is actually like the best thing in the game. Possibly the most overpowered thing in the game. Because a lot of bosses in this game have multi-hit attacks, or attacks that hit you more than once instead of just one big hit of damage, which allows you to take damage without needing a fucking grog nozzle in your pocket to heal it back up because it did 999,000 damage to you in one hit. That's not even a joke. That is actually, like, more than the amount of damage a raid boss can deal to you. If you're talking about Veracitus can deal, like, I think over 1 million in a single hit with his AoE. In OP8, anyways. Of course, I'm talking about OP8 in the second game, because this game obviously has nothing like that, which is one of the reasons why a lot of people think this game is worse. That and the farming system, because And it wasn't necessarily Randy Pitchford's fault, it was more so the fault of them not patching it and just fixing the things people wanted fixed. Because the thing is, not being able to farm a boss in Borderlands is a huge fucking thing to people. Like, that means more than anything else in this community is being able to farm a boss. Being able to kill the boss, walk out, save and quit, and then fight that same thing again to get another chance at its loot is literally what the gameplay loop has revolved around since the first game. And I understand this game, again, even just then explains how, like, the people in this story never really got to experience a raid, and even the raid that's in the game is a made-up version of what happened in Tiny Tina's mind. It's not what actually happened in the story. Whereas the other raid bosses, they're all canon, technically. I mean, if you killed them, they're not canon, but, like, them existing in the story is canon. This game has one raid boss, and it's not even a canon raid boss, because it doesn't actually exist. It's just a made-up thing that you're playing as, or you're playing in. I don't know, it's one of those weird things. Sorry that this entire start of this video has just started with me talking. I didn't get to take a toke before I started this stream, because I'm dumb. And just wanted to start streaming. That, and it's like, it's close to 420 somewhere. I mean, it's not here, but it's close to 420 somewhere. So, cheers. 420 base of death. Alright. Sorry. That must seem like a super addict type thing to do, but I didn't smoke in like 12 hours prior to just then, so you probably noticed me immediately relax a little bit.
Light him up. That's one less badass.
It's like, that's one thing I'll never be able to look at Borderlands 2 and call it a fair game to play. Because the way you make it fair is through, like, complete bullshit means to get yourself really strong gear. And by bullshit means, I mean, like, a lot of people just do.
Okay, Peter, your turn.
And the few people who do farm stuff themselves don't actually
We
farm.
didn't have iridium, so we put the moonstones into some thingies.
You can spend all the moon whatevers yourself, or spread the cost amongst the guys.
Oh, I don't have enough moonstones to even do this because I'm an idiot and spent it all.
Hey, you stay right there, mister. He's not moving anytime soon.
Fuck. I can't even do the normal version of it now to get more moonstone. Also, I am fucking sweating my ass off. Well, that's shitty. I'm dumb. You know where I need to go now? Because I'm going to need to get Moonstone, is I'm going to go do a custom arena real quick. I say custom, I mean, there's only so much customization you can do, but... Wait, where do you go? Where do you go to get to that arena? I can't even remember. Wait, what? I missed that?
But which
Well,
one's
at least
the
these
real
things are my
me?
level.
And the world just got 25%.
No, it matters.
That show was sponsored by
I don't know why I'm
Hyperion.
using this either. Let's put on some spam guns.
You're promoted!
You can also put on the cheat code sometimes. I just like glitch guns. The, like, interactiveness of a glitch gun and, like, knowing what a glitch does and how to use it effectively makes them way funner to use than almost any legendary. Just because a legendary doesn't have 4 varied effects. I mean, there are some legendaries that have, like, 3 or 4 stat effects that are hidden underneath the red text, but it's not like it completely changes the way the gun functions for that clip. There aren't any other guns like that except for the only thing I can think of is the Evil Smasher from the second game, and that I wouldn't even count because it on its own is so garbage. Oh my god.
Hey, I'm not dead. How about that? Got it, dumbass.
Welcome. I'm trying to find some moonstone right now. That's 2. I need 4 more. I might not even need to go and do the arena, actually. Yeah, I probably don't even need to. I can probably just go over here and I'll get enough iridium. Not iridium, moonstone. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Please. Alright, good. I don't know how I died to that before, but in case you're wondering, I have died to jumping over that gap. So... recorded on one of the previous streams I did. You wanted to see for yourself.
Hello there.
And Jack back! If you see this
They'll
face,
drop him for
run!
us. Badass.
You don't know
I might even
my
get another
name. Oh, we did it,
fuselage.
Loja. We did it.
Or whatever it's called. The thing that says DACA on it has its flavor text. I know that part better than
You
its
don't
actual
know
name.
my name. Oh,
I think the fuselage
we did
is
it, Loja. We did it.
Borderlands 1 gun, actually. Yep. We have enough now. If only I could download the PC community patch for the Borderlands 2 of this. Because half of the reason why I'd want it is just for the fact that that patch allows legendaries to show up in shops that aren't Torg shops, because I know that Torg shops have the legendaries. And I do know that the Maggie can show up in shops, but you can't get, like, shields or class mods or anything out of them. In this game, I believe anything that can drop from a loot source can also be in a shop. But I might be wrong on that. There might be some exceptions. There normally always is in these games. Just like there are always drops that aren't programmed to drop from something, or have a convoluted way of applying it.
I'm amazing at this.
Sort of like the Eddie used to before the update in the pre-sequel. But changed that as well. Because the Eddie, of course, if you don't know anything about this game, the Eddie drops from a mob that you get at the end of a quest called Clapback. And it's a little bot that Tacitor has you make on a quest called Eradicate. And this little bot has or it used to have a really weird thing about it, where if you finished the mission, but you killed him when you finished the mission, shit, I think I went well past the fast travel point, which is apparently only one way. Like, I find it hard to believe that you actually have to run through all of this every single time you want to use the arena.
Jack in.
I'm actually curious now, because I was just going to go and do the raid center, since I
Double
hadn't
friggin'
yet.
trouble.
Even though it'll be much lower level than me. It'll die in like 5 seconds to anything I have on right now.
Yeah, that's right. It's a badass Jack. Yeah, I got a badass of my own. Promotion
But
time.
Clapback,
From one Jack to another.
you had to leave him alive and secure him in the room in order for him to be able to spawn
You
again.
don't know my
And
name.
for people who just
We did it,
completed the
folks.
quest
Yeah, we did it.
in UVHM and didn't know otherwise, it now meant that they couldn't ever farm Clapback in their game if they did that. But after they patched it, they made it so at least one Clapback will respawn. The one that always respawns outside of the room slightly, and like the room just before Clapback is. But the other one, the one that would spawn if you do the quest in the right order, or not in the right order, in the right way to keep him alive, then you get 2 chances to get a Eddie, which is what I was doing on this character when I was farming for my Eddie. It effectively doubles your chance that you'll get one. 'Cause it's 2 things.
Go get 'em, boys.
It's really weird that they patched that in, because having 2 of them at the same time makes no sense. But then again, it's just a
that's
robot
right. It's a
that's being
badass
manufactured, so I guess it would make more sense if you could just spawn
You
them
don't
infinitely
know
from the
my
little
name.
thing.
Oh,
That would probably make
we
a
did
lot
it,
more
folks.
sense.
Yeah, we
Just
did
pay
it.
Moonstone and just spawn infinite Clapbacks.
Yeah, I got a badass of
I'd
my
spawn
own.
like 60 of them and then just go in with a corrosive rocket launcher.
You don't know my name. Oh, we did it, folks. Yeah.
I don't even know if Oz kits can have parts on them, to be honest. So I don't even know if you'd need to refarm for an Oz kit, or if you got one, it would be the same as every other one. I know the stats can vary on them though, so they must have to have at least different internal parts or something. But I don't know. Like, it doesn't look any different to me. Besides the color, obviously, but this one's just colored that way because it's a legendary. And it's a unique skin for the legendary. You can actually see it on your character on your shoulder. See? If you didn't notice that. Same thing with the class mod. Your grenade, if you also didn't notice, is clipped onto your belt. At least if you're Handsome Jack. I've always appreciated that. So. Always feels like there's a filter over my screen when I'm in this area. Yeah, there really is no fucking fast travel station around here. Do you have to do a quest to access it? I guess so. I completely forget, so... yeah. I'm pretty sure you do a quest and turn it in on this computer. That's what it seemed like anyways. What the fuck? I wish I could float out there and just look at that. Well, now we're doing Eclipse again. Oh god, another 30-minute fight with this guy. This guy pretty much is a raid boss. Well, if anyone here wanted to see actual content, here you go.
Bow down before me!
He moves his head so much for a giant robot.
You're promoted!
Eat hot photons,
You're a Megatron, and you sure are hard to hit in the head.
That's right. It's a badass guy.
I love the boss.
Well, you're making me love that now.
Missiles locked! Targeting routine initiated! Eating hot photons, I am not some two-bit brother robot! Systems compromised!
Fuck.
Right. The good guys are
Gotta
here.
stop.
Systems compromised!
Yeah, that's right. It's a badass Jack.
There we go. Now we can put some damage into him.
You're promoted. Don't do too well. You're making me look bad. You don't know my name. Oh, we did it, folks. Yeah, we did it.
Get up the tube.
No! No! No!
Oh, that's a bad spot to be in.
Shut time!
Go get him, boys!
I will aid you!
He hasn't done missiles that much, so this has been pretty good RNG.
Defeated by such inferior systems. How embarrassing.
Drop the missiles? Yeah, drop the missiles.
Re-engaging H-Source!
You're promoted! Yeah, I got a badass of my own!
I can't. Thank you. I already knew it was rubberized by the parts. There's so much screen shake. What the hell is this going all the way over here? It's time to fight the giant Hyperion Helio Station. I love this like glitchy chip keys. Well, that gets out of the way. If you never knew about this boss, his crit hitbox lingers for a long ass time.
Yeah, I got a badass of my own.
Dum dum dum. It just had to be like a shitty doll fire, didn't it?
Moonshot reinforcements inbound! Moonshot cannon! Fire!
See, I just made it uncomparable.
I need a pair of jacks.
A cheap one, albeit. A very cheap uncomparable that's not double penetrating, but no deeper, but
Yeah, that's right. It's a badass jack.
rather stand in the fire than take the loads of damage.
You don't know my name. Oh, we did it, Lowe's. Yeah, we did it. If you see this face, run!
Can you challenge me? A perfect immortal machine! The galaxy will be mine for the taking! Backup units incoming! Moonshot cannon! Look at you, Embarrassed!
I'll give you something to shoot at.
Shield complete! I cannot be outdone!
You and Jack Brown.
Destroy the
Yeah, that's right. It's a badass jack.
I System under attack!
You're promoted!
Spine assistant!
Yeah, that's right. It's a badass Jack.
He's a far worse villain than I would ever be. What's that make you do?
Everything! Can't you see it's fused up?
I don't know why I'm genius if I don't sound like an insect like you. Outcast and yet so completely oblivious to that fact.
Antagonism systems at full capacity!
You're a Jack. Yeah, I got a badass of my own.
What are they, like, doing? Teleporting around.
Missiles locked! Targeting routine initiated!
Good kill, Other Jack. Yeah, that's right. It's a badass Jack.
A torrent god!
Yeah, I got a badass of my own.
Look into my eyes and perish!
Oh my god. Nope. Stepped on that jump pad. Didn't matter though. Eddie's got my back.
Moonshot reinforcements inbound! Moonshot cannon!
Double friggin' trouble. Promotion time! That's right! The good guys are here!
Fuck off, Mike.
Awesome! How about that?
I can kill without my shield! Backup units incoming! Moonshot cannon!
I went through that ammo fast.
Well, you're all so pretty.
So we have full shotgun. Oh my shit.
Back up! Give me back up! Yeah, I got a badass of my own!
That's just nuking.
Good kill, Other Jack! Let's go, sponsored by Hyperion!
Nuking.
That's right! The good guys are here!
Say hello to my little friend!
Yeah, that's right! It's a badass
You're
Jack!
not a thief. I know what you've done.
Doing Jack proud!
And through this claptrap now.
Maximizing hostility!
Truly
mean,
such a I can't even believe I'm saying that.
why aren't you running?
About a bandit machine gun.
You should be worshiping me!
Hollow Jack out! Good kill, Hollow Jack. You're promoted! Who's gonna stay Jack as me? Good looks incoming! You don't know my name! You didn't look down! You did it! Good kill, Mother Jack!
Why is he not aiming at me? I was going to just snap his aim onto me.
Double friggin' trouble!
Why are you like so weird?
You're almost as good a fake Jack as me! Thanks, Mother Jack! I can do the challenge? I mean, yeah, go me!
Moonshot reinforcements inbound!
How?
Moonshot cannon!
Are you fucking dead?
Promoted! That's back! Tossing grenade! Yeah, I got a badass of my own! That's right, it's a badass Jack! You need a sweater?
That was a demonstration.
I'll give you something to shoot at. That's right. The good guys are here. Double friggin' trouble.
It's so hard to get this
Too
sniper
well.
rifle.
You're making me look bad.
I feel like half of my bullets are still in.
You don't know my name. Oh, he did it, Love. Yeah, you did it. You're promoted!
You cannot kill me!
That's right, it's a badass guy.
Whatever reason, this thing is not good. Even though I know this thing is a critical hit.
You're promoted!
I can kill with
Oh,
numbers!
this is really unfortunate.
You'll have to do better than that! I will destroy you!
Not the ammo.
Now you're stuck with that dumb look on your face.
I can kill with numbers! No! Let's get blasted!
Motion time!
Damage detected! You paper!
Let's see how you deal with one.
Cannot be undone! Do better than that! Going in the big gun! Moonshot cannon!
That's right, the good guys are here. Even better than the real guys.
See, that's what I mean about Eddie. Without Eddie, you would have been dead. Right there. But Eddie literally, like, forced my region to overpower the laser.
System compromised! For you, I cannot be undone! Moonshot firing! Moonshot cannon! You're firing!
It's a badass guy.
And you're dead.
You don't know my name. Oh, we did it, Loja. We did it. Badass. Hey, not crappy loot. Jack in. Hello.
Not as good as I have now, but has frost damage on it. I'll save that. You're wondering why I'm running through the lava and stuff. I was just checking for stuff like this. Since I killed a lot of airborne enemies with my Nova shield. That's half of what I relied on in that fight to kill the airborne enemies, and why I didn't just kill them myself, because really that's the benefit of having the combination that I'm using right now. If only he dropped me the lich gun that wasn't a doll. Now we can at least go do the raid.
There you go. That wasn't so hard, was it? Touch that panel on the console, it'll extract the egg source from you. You want to cross your legs or something? This is definitely gonna hurt.
Why is it making me do this again? Wet. I'm sorry, wet. Haxors. Or sorry, hacksaws.
Welcome, customer.
Everyone always says you feel slower. They feel slower in this game. And it's like, I couldn't feel the opposite. Maybe that's because I never used like Breakneck Banshee or anything like that. But honestly, I think generally moving around is faster. Because you can see, now I'm at Borderlands speed of running from point A to B. Running around that raid arena that I was just in, regardless of the jump mechanics, wouldn't be anywhere near the same in Borderlands 2, nor would you even be able to use that in Borderlands 2. Not unless someone was really, like, fucking good at grenade jumping. Rocket jumping in the middle of a fight. I mean, they could use the jump pads too, but they wouldn't have, like, the air control that a character in this has. I don't know, I think it depends on what a person determines as being fast.
I mean,
Despite the fact that it's low gravity, this game feels faster to me than the second game. But I think that's all. I think a lot of people also call it slower because there isn't an overabundance of rabid type enemies that are super aggressive, that constantly rail you into a fucking corner with their attacks. I'm glad I didn't come back with 12, because it would have reset anyways.
You're sure I can't just go alone?
Go away. Here we go. Raid Sentinel.
We fought a raid boss?
These stairs look like they'd be really weird to walk down. Holy shit. No time for taking a drink here, bud. It's definitely humid outside. My drink looks like it's been in the rain. Jesus Christ. Like, it literally... I mean, obviously a drink is going to get condensation on the outside, but it literally looks like this thing was just pulled out of the rain. Like, I lifted it up and water droplets, like, dropped all over my fucking shirt and pants. It's so ridiculous. That's what 100% humidity gets you. 100% humidity and a high dew point. Not getting good gun damage rolls in this. Now he's dead in one hit. You better hope that shield saves your fucking ass, boy. He deflected half of it. God damn it. He's hitting the head. sneaky guy. Don't hit me. Yes, deep corner.
Double friggin' trouble. Kill some bad guys. Remote Jackson.
See ya, dude.
Yes. After I grabbed all the things I controlled, I went back to the bounty.
Oh yeah, that still hurts. Luckily, Eddie is like your best friend. He cares about you.
Mine.
Mine. I wonder what that purple class mod actually was. If I want to be Fat Jack. Oh, that was a duality. I mostly just wanted to Moonstone because everything was going to be so low level. Unless it was a class mod or something like that, but I don't care. I'm going to turn this in and then we'll go do TVHM, or at least start it. Apparently the overload on my gun is glitched out. Fuck off, mate. Back off.
I turned the mission in, pulse still racing from the thrill of the battle, but my blood...
I had to perish twice. Too bad I got that when it's level 28, because I remember that actually being a very good SMG.
Ooh, that makes no narrative sense, but I lied.
But I have a Frost cheat code. Or a Cryo cheat code, I should say. I always call it Frost for whatever reason. Too much World of Warcraft.
I'm sure we'll be doing this again.
Boom. Oh, wait. Sorry. I'm dumb. Sorry. hate high-pitched ringing noises in video games.
And thank you for answering Hyperion summons. Unfortunately, the Helios space station is currently under attack by insane Dome military forces. Please take this echo device. Now follow me. I can take you to your contractor liaison.
Tell it again. Tell it again.
Is the whole story right now?
Yeah, Lilith is dealing with that Guardian thing and we're bored.
So make it sound more difficult.
And change the names of the chumps you killed.
Okay.
Change the name of the chunks.
Here, let me open this door. Open for me, oh door. Jack, just around the corner. Let's go. The Lost Legion are really making a mess of this place.
All undecided! Wipe them out!
Don't enter.
Follow me.
Overkill and a half.
We have to get to the moonshot supply control room and get to Jack. He loves me.
Sure.
The Lost Legion must have killed this one. People think robots can't feel pain, but we actually feel it in slow motion with great intensity.
Why are you
This
dancing?
robot died in horrific agony.
Man down!
That's awesome! Hey, you the ball tenders I hired?
The real Jack, not the fake one, reporting for duty.
Hey, my body double finally arrived. Wow, you sound really attractive. Distractingly so.
Help! Want some help! I got no idea who these asshole troops are or why they got a murder on for this space station, but they got me pinned!
I would have been like, but I'm Jack.
Take him out! Why?
I would have overplayed the whole doppelganger thing so much.
Attention, Hyperion. Your
I would have been like, but you're my doppelganger, because I'm Jack.
Surrender before it is too late.
These are good shots that are going completely right at him, even though I'm aimed to the left of him. Fun fact. Bullets only come straight out of your face if you scope before you shoot them.
All for the Legion!
See ya.
Hey, could you help me out?
Or, you want to wait? You're busy? That's cool. I'll just bleed over here internally for a while. Here it is. Holy crap! You saved my life. Thank you. Sorry. Heart's pounding. Never been shot at before. Kind of fun, actually. Look,
One
these
second.
crazy bastards attacked Helios Station right after. If we can drive them off, we'll be free to go after that vault on the moon's surface.
Warning, unauthorized forces present on Helios.
And the world just got 25% more handsome. Hey, just let me activate the defense controls. In a few seconds, we'll have turrets, force fields, lasers.
Sorry, it gets really hot in this room with everything running. And just because I'm here.
Critical
As well.
failure. Helios defense systems are being jammed.
What?
I myself can
Jamming
affect a
signal
room's
originates from
temperature by like
outlets in Pandora's
3 or 4 degrees.
Kill the turrets! Kill the turrets!
Because it's not that I necessarily get hot. My body is exceptionally good at getting rid of excess heat.
It gets better and better.
But that's why it's good at heating up a room.
Helios back. Need to
Or helping
evacuate. Escape ships
heat up a
this
room.
way. We must take this ground.
Hey, other Jack. Who was that woman? I don't know. She leads these jackasses, I think. I don't
Especially
know.
if
but the
you
first
tend to
person
take
shoot her in the
long
head gets a
breaths
high
like
five
I
on
do.
Turbo Mansion. All right, let me get this door. The escape ship.
Like, there are people I know, and there are like 2 types of breathers, and it's one of them weird things where, I guess, a certain genealogy, or whatever you want to call it, developed a certain way of breathing, and then another one developed it, because there are people who breathe in, like, much shorter breaths on your average, like, day, when it should be, you shouldn't be doing, like, small breaths. You should just be doing a long inhale and a long exhale. It's actually better for you that way. At least in terms of actually getting oxygen and getting CO2 out of your system. It's also one of the reasons why,
Okay, that's
despite the fact I'm a smoker, I still have really good lung capacity.
Oh, perfect. She destroyed the ships.
I'm a smoker, and I previously had asthma as a kid, and I still have above average lung
No
capacity.
idea, but I get the feeling it could kill us with its brain, so, you know, keep running.
Jack, what the hell
And I'm
is
not,
going on?
of course, I grew out of my
getting reports of
asthma,
alarms
unlike most
all
people.
across
Because my
Helios.
asthma wasn't, like, induced
Nothing,
by
sir,
something, I was
nothing.
just born
Everything's
with it.
fine. Just,
And then grew out of it.
One of the claptrap units tried to put French kiss in the light socket, sir.
Need I remind you that you are there to observe Pandora, nothing more. If you incur any damage,
I stopped having systems around like the age of 13, even though I still keep an inhaler on me.
Losing connection.
Because fun fact, inhalers don't just work on people with asthma, because asthma is just excess mucus buildup in the bronchioles that your lungs can't get rid of properly, and most medicines are just to get rid of that mucus. But a lot of the time, a person can have congested lungs without wheezing or without giving off the normal signs. And I've had a couple people who I see are like hard of breathing or something like that, like they've been running or some shit. And one of the things that I've started seeing people like try and do is they'll use an asthma inhaler to like de-wind themselves, because they live in an area like where I live, where if you go outside on a really humid day, you're gonna come back with congested lungs and a congested nose. Just because one of the bad things about a humid day that no one really talks about is the fact that a humid day can also mean pollen is more likely to make it into your like lungs and stuff like that. Because fun fact about pollen is a pollen granule from certain plants can actually break or burst into a bunch of even smaller granules, which can be absorbed by a small little water molecule, like not even necessarily a raindrop. And this is why you can have thunderstorm induced asthma, and it's not from the actual thunder or the lightning, it's from the rain and stuff like that. And when the rain splashes down on stuff with pollen, and then immediately after, all those little tiny water particles get kicked back up, because again, it's not the rain that necessarily causes it, it's the tiny little particulate stuff that you're inhaling that is actually the problem. And that those little tiny water molecules have even tinier particulate bits of pollen inside of them, or other debris, of course, but it's mostly pollen caused. Stuff like ryegrass and shit like that a lot of people are not necessarily allergic to. They're allergic to it, but only in high amounts, which is how most people are with it. Like, most people don't instantly get a stuffy nose because they go out and the pollen from ryegrass or something like that gets into their nose. Like, that doesn't happen. But it's like the exposure to something you're not supposed to be exposed to in that high amounts in that quick amount of time is what, again, causes asthma by thunderstorms, or asthma by, like, particulate. Like, if you work in a factory and there's a lot of dust or particles in the air, you can also get factory or workplace induced asthma from small particles of whatever the fuck you're working with in the air mixing with the moisture in the air, and then you breathe it in, or just breathing in the dust by itself. But I mean, a lot of those factories have you at least wear like some sort of face mask or something like that if you're gonna be the person that's working with that. Most places have like really strict health regulations unless you're in China. Sorry, I wanted to take another poke real quick.
John. There's Elpis. That friggin' jamming signal is somewhere down on that cracked rock, messing up all the cool security stuff up here.
Covering fire!
Son of a bitch! Hey, why the hell are you attacking us, you dicks? I want this station, and I want to save the universe. The hell's that supposed to mean?
Evacuation in progress. Leave Hyperion safe and fly.
Hello! Freaking lunatics! What are these maniacs doing? We don't even have a real military up here. They're just murdering workers. And us. Move it.
Welcome to my humble shop.
It sucks they didn't add glitch guns into the normal loot pool. You can only get them in the DLC.
Okay, well, I've got a stupid idea. We're gonna head to that moonshot cannon. Follow me. What is this moonshot thing we're headed for again? Basically a huge gun that shoots supplies down to the moon's surface like at about 1,000 miles an hour. We're gonna get in one of those containers and escape that way. And that's, survivable, is it? I don't know.
Be a pretty cool way to die, though, huh? They're at the moonshot cannon! Move in!
It's so humid out that moisture can't even evaporate. Like, my drink has long since been room temperature, but it's still got water on it. Normally that stuff is gone, like, as soon as it hits room temperature. Especially in the winter when the air is dry and any moisture either evaporates or gets turned into ice. That's why the winter always has such low humidity.
Abandoned doll forces who went insane and wanted to stop Jack from getting to the vault.
Hey, spoilers.
No. I always want to know all the things. Like how I skipped to the
A lot of people don't realize one of the things that will help cool their house down more than an AC will
Spoilers!
is just having a dehumidifier to take the moisture out of the air, to reduce the quote-unquote stickiness.
Kill that guy, I guess?
so that the moisture from your body can actually evaporate into the airspace. Which is why 90 degrees on a clear, dry day doesn't feel like 80 degrees on an extremely humid day with a really high dew point. That's why people in Arizona only get advisories when the temperature hits about 110 or over, because their average temperature is already at 100, but they have such a dry and arid environment that it actually feels like the temperature out. Whereas you can live in an area where it's only 95 degrees out, but it feels like it's 110 or 115, and that can dramatically change how you feel actually.
Man, that guy really likes fire. Elevators.
And one of the even weirder things, if you don't know anything about arid climates, is when it rains in an arid climate, a lot of the time what happens is the rain doesn't even make it to the ground. It evaporates before it even hits the ground, and the only thing that actually makes it to the ground is the wind from the storm. And that's why a lot of the time storms in deserts just cause dust storms around the leading edge of the thunderstorm or rainstorm or whatever, because it's the wind that's carrying everything, because the water is evaporating long before it hits the ground.
Watch your step.
That'll be a hell of a fall.
This might be a problem because I got a thing with heights, and this is a pretty big bullet.
Hold on, I'm gonna spin the cylinder. Make it up there? Free up the elevator so I can join you. Yeesh, you got wedged in tight. No big deal though, they can't feel pain. Just bash them out of there. Oh, these loaders bum me out. It's no wonder Dahl took us over so easily. I need more soldiers. Badasses. Like you.
Like you.
Woo! We made it. We just gotta get into a moonshot container.
Freedom Hyperion shall not...
After we kill this asshole.
Alright, that's twice you've saved my life. Now we just gotta... Oh, what the auto shock controls are damaged. Someone's gotta stay back and launch the pods manually. I'd suggest my body double, but he's way too hot to die.
Getting uncomfortable now. Alright, new plan. I'll stay behind. I need you down on the moon. You gotta find that jamming signal and shut it down. Otherwise, we'll never get control of the moon base and we can kiss that vault goodbye. You're gonna stay and die? Shouldn't we switch places or something? Yeah, you saved my life a couple of times up in Maine. Besides, I'm a hero, baby. Self-sacrifice is part of the job. Oh, good. A health machine. I had one put in here after a worker had an accident.
Lost his torso. Better heal up before your trip down to the moon. Might want to grab some ammo, too. Supplies over here. We need to get a moonshot container up here. Normally, we'd load some supplies, but this time, you're the cargo.
Okay, this container ought to do the trick. So the container's all ready, just get into it.
Oh, I'm already so regretting this decision.
Cool, I'm pushing the container. Watch your limbs. Loading you into the delivery chamber. This is gonna be loud. It's slightly awesome.
Man, what? Jack didn't do nice stuff, that's rubbish.
Big love to you.
Delicious. Ew, ew, what did I say that? Ew.
Tina. That's just nasty.
Ew, 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 ew.
That's just nasty.
All right, we're ready to fire. Whenever you're ready, I'll shoot you to Concordia. It's the biggest town on Elpis. I know someone there who can help you find that jamming signal.
I punch the initiative.
Hello?
That was me slamming
Hello?
my fist
Hello?
into my other
Thought you
fist.
might be salvage. You're about to die.
Or my fist into the palm
You
of my
okay?
other hand.
Well,
But it probably
I can answer
sounded...
that. You're not okay. The second you open this door, all the oxygen is going to vent and you're going to suffocate.
I have carpal tunnel,
It'll
so
hurt
my
a lot,
hands
and
are
your
like
eyes will
stiff as a
pop like
fucking
brakes when the pressure differential
board.
gets too harsh. So, here's my plan. When you're
They don't
ready,
sound
open
like
the door and follow me to my oxygen bubble. Sound good?
flesh.
Don't answer. Conserve your oxygen.
They sound like mitts. Like when I clap. I'm the guy who has the deep clap. Because my hands are literally so stiff that there's no like give to them when it claps together, so it's just... Even if I just like clap straight and don't like do the hand cupping, I don't even need to do that to get a loud ass clap out of my hands. I have long fingers, a wide palm. It's one of the reasons why game controllers, no matter the controller, is normally always weird for me and uncomfortable to some extent. I have hands made for building things, not made for
Everybody
messing
good?
with little tiny
Nice
things.
to meet ya. I'm Janie Springs, junk dealer. Who are you?
The name's Jack, babe.
Well, nice to meet you, Jack. So what are you doing here?
There's a jamming signal somewhere around here. Need to shut that down and head back to Helios Station.
A jamming signal? Haven't noticed anything like that.
You might want to get to Concordia, a little city run by a
Fella called the Merith. Gotta be somebody there who can help you. You'll need an O2 kit, Oz kits we call them, to survive the journey though. I've got some broken ones stashed nearby, but I can repair them for you. Even if you ain't the breathing type, you'll be glad you've got an Oz kit. Head to these coordinates and clear the place out. That building used to be in one piece and not lava adjacent. Till the crackening anyway.
I keep aiming too far in every direction.
You need a sweater?
Or Ujira is just a giant one of these. Whichever way you want to look at it. I could probably just one-shot these fucking things. If I could aim at them. But apparently I can't hit anything that isn't a giant flying H.
Ah, I forgot I locked it. Whoops. Just punch off the locks with your meat hunks. That's moon for hands. Voila! One Oz kick. Great for breathing, double jumping, and slamming enemies. Now, To repay me for
Double
saving your
John
life,
thing.
you're gonna end someone else's. His name's Deadlift. He's nearby and he's an asshole. He's also got something I'll need to get us into Concordia. You cleared the place out? I'm coming down. Just bring the broken Oz kit to me and I'll repair it for you.
You can probably speed this bit up by saving and quitting. But I don't know, you'd probably spawn all the way over there, so.
Deadlift leads a band of scats, who used to raid the old Dale dig site. Colonel Zarped in prison.
But they escaped when Dale's digging cracked them out.
I'm sorry, Zarpedon?
Anyway, he's got the Digistruct key for my Zoomy stations. Killing him will get you to Concordia and make my week. Win-win. He's kind of a dick. Well, he also stole my Moon Zoomy Digistruct key, stranded me out here and got really rude when I told him I wasn't into guys. But mainly the being a dick thing.
You're gonna fake Jack as me! Hero.
Things are about to get much worse. I don't want to kill you if I don't have to.
Really? Because you've already, killed a whole bunch of people.
Fine. Do what you will. Deadlift, this is Colonel Zarpedon. I need you to kill the Vault Hunters headed for your ship.
Sir, I ain't taking orders from the chick who threw me in prison.
They said your jump pads are stupid.
I will annihilate them!
Spot.
recognizes that jump pad as his front door. You might want to do the same.
I disabled the jump pad! Jump pad?
Crap. Better head up to that geothermal substation, see what the damage is.
She did it, Gloria!
Only I can
See this face? You're almost as good a fake shot as me. You're promoted. I'm amazing at this.
Don't let those hoity-toity Hyperion goons take one more stab.
Surprising no one.
Let me stop aiming back.
Why didn't that work? Oh, fuse is busted. Got an idea though? You could be the fuse.
What?
If you complete the circuit between those two live wires, it should reactivate the jump pad. Just stand between the two sparky bits.
My own.
Yep, gonna hurt lots.
What? I wanted it to go into lava. What? I What? What? I totally acted as the fuse.
Now just go kill the guy so you can get to Concordia.
Why are those Hyperion screwbags still alive?
If you see this face, run!
Turning into slow guys.
And the world just got 25% more handsome.
Promotion time!
The world just got 25% more handsome.
Hey, that was fun. I want to ride a jump pad.
Ain't any around. But I can run you real far, though.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
I don't have a single shock weapon.
Just kill his dumb ass and I can get you closer to Concordia and finding that James.
Die! I can't wait to toss your corpse onto a jump pad and watch it take to the air like a child's imagination. Sizzle for me. I am deadly! Not enough!
Hello there. Let's not do that again.
My confidence!
Jack's OP.
Now find the Digistruct key. Must be somewhere around here.
You're promoted!
Hamza, am I glad to see that? Pick it up. Now you've got the Digistruct key, you can turn on one of my moon zoomies at the Dara way station. Get yourself there, but be careful. Scavs have taken over that place after the Kraken. Those oxygen geysers will refill your Oz kit. Just step into one and take a deep whiff.
Yeah, that's right. Badass Jack. The only badass around here is me. Jack. He's not losing any time soon. You will find the Hyperion!
Last will and testament of Tom Thorson, Dahl Captain. Deadlift scavs are boarding my ship as I speak. Whoever finds this echo, please, find it in your heart to honor a doomed man's last wishes. Just press the next message button when you're ready.
Yeah, sure. What's the worst that could happen?
Thanks. First off, I need you to inform Colonel Zarpedon of my death. Plug this echo recorder into a transmitter and convey the message. I dare you to come over here and try that crap. Get over here so we can avenge Deadlift in his sick-ass spacesuit.
Go try that again.
Think you actually
Put
come?
you in up there.
I need a pair of jacks. You don't
Thank you for informing me of Captain Thorson's fate, Vault Hunter. Though you will not have my mercy, you do have my respect.
You told the Colonel of my death. I'd like you to avenge me. It looks like Squat, Deadlift's lieutenant, is boarding my ship right now. If you can track him down and kill him, I'd appreciate it.
back up! Give me back up! Yeah, I got a badass of my own. You don't know my name. You didn't load. Yeah, double friggin' trouble.
Thanks for killing Squat. Jeez, I can hear him now. Okay, final request. I need you to find a guy named Nell.
God damn it. I was trying to use the stabilization, but
Tell him he's a dick.
it never works with this small a clip
You're a dick.
capacity.
Sorry.
No! That's that. Sorry I
Oh
can't
my
give
God.
you a reward, but, you know.
I have such high sensitivity, it's so hard.
Thanks.
Vault Hunter, I want to thank you for fulfilling Captain Thorson's last wishes. Head to the
I
following
need to use my
coordinates.
movement to aim more. I've been forgetting to do that in this game. Okay then.
He's frozen. Now you're stuck with that dumb look on your face.
hid this weapon stash months ago. You can have them. Until I take them back.
He's actually a hidden boss. Nell is. You have to collect pieces to make this say Dick. I'm not even joking you. One's on top of this building, and the other one's on top of this building. And it's a pain in the ass to do and not even worth it. Because the gun he drops isn't even that fun to use.
Good on ya. Now just get a vehicle and come on back. If you want to kill some Kragans while you're out there, I'm looking to make some call.
Hey, you survived! That was me high-fiving myself. They're looking for me, so I gotta go radio silent. Find the jamming signal, shut it down, and return to Helios.
What's a low-level Hyperion employee doing making body doubles of himself?
He's got big...
One of these days I'm going to drive through one of those and legendary is going to pop out and I'm not going to pick it up because I'm not going to see it.
Good to see ya. Here, take this. It's an Orbitron. It'll get you into Concordia. All right. Just jump that crap with your vehicle and you'll be well on your way to Concordia. Once you get there, you should be able to find your jamming signal, or whatever you said. I'll meet you there later. And be careful out there, Vault Hunter.
Goodbye, friend. If you shop anywhere else, have you? It's a fine day, full of opportunity.
I guess this game doesn't work like the other game.
Jamie Springs, and I recommend Lucy.
Alright, welcome to Concordia, a crap hole if I ever saw one. Find a guy named Huckster. He's
Hello.
ex-Hyperion, runs the town.
How's it going?
Okay, that's far enough, Buster.
Just give him the...
Entry papers, and make it snappy. Chop chop.
Oh, go yourself.
You're in violation of the verbal space morality statute. You just got a ticket.
You in the...
Oh, you just got another. I love rules. They make me powerful. Follow me or you'll get a third ticket. Yes, this is Concordia, minus the spaceports on Alpha. Too bad you'll be seeing it only from a cell for all those tickets you've accrued.
Give him the Orbitron. Things will get weird, just so you know.
Oh, great. Yeah, consider yourself totally cleared for decontamination.
Ooh, told you I'd get you in. You're on your own now.
Welcome, new citizen. Obey my commands. Go stand on decontamination pad. Do not move when beam comes. You move! Come into clinics, you little pushka. I nurse Nina. When you need medicine, you come see. Only if serious, though. Nurse Nina hate big babies. Unless they're real babies. Nurse Nina love them. You hurt. Here, take. Good, you bet. When hurt again, can use vending machine to buy heals. You healthy. Go.
Welcome to my humble shop.
So, Huckster, the guy you need to find, calls himself Marif. Like, mayor mixed with Shara is stupid, whatever. But he might know how to track down the signal. This guy's still pulling down a fat retirement plan from Hyperion, from my division. I'm basically his boss. He's pretty much on the team already.
Visitors from Helios. So, here's the thing. No visitors today.
Whoa! You're one of us, you stupid named son of a bastard!
Thank you for visiting the offices of the Marif. We hope you enjoyed your bureaucratic interactions.
Yes. There is one other person who can help us, unfortunately. Head to the up-over bar. Where the hell's Mox? Oh, wait. Hey, you see those two on the dance floor? The tattooed chick and the guy allergic to smiling? Oh, they're ex-Vault Hunters. Go see if they'll help. Oh, finally. Lady Luck flips a frickin' face card.
Hey there, kiddos. Hyperion are losing Helios to Dahl. We need to stop the signal that's jamming its system. Bitches.
Hyperion, Dahl. Is there a difference?
We're on vacation. Together.
Yeah, sorry. But we're out of the vault hunting game.
Too many tentacles.
Tentacles?
Go talk to Moxie. Damn it!
Looking for me, sugar?
Oh my god, so hot.
Holy sh... Hi, I'm, Jack, obviously, and I need your help. Are you sure we're not still dating?
Pretty sure, hon. And I can tell my ex from a body double. You're not salivating enough. So, Jack sent you, huh? Must have bothered him something awful. No worries, though. It's all in the past. What does he need?
Helios, doll attacked, jamming signal. Jeez, you're really pretty.
Breaker can't take the hotness. Help, make it stop.
Stop climbing on me.
Help, help, too much hotness. Help.
You want to find a signal? Then you gotta put transmitters on the echo towers around town. Get up high. Simple triangulation. They'll find the source, then you can shut it down. Thing is, I don't have any transmitters here. But that's fixable. First, I need you to pick up some moonstones mistakenly confiscated by the customs claptrap. Head over there and I'll update your echo. Trust me, it'll make sense.
I'm going to stop after this.
Moxie tells me you're here for her moonstones. I'm pretty sure I stored them at the bank. You can pick them up from there.
I'm not a big fan of the bank. Still, it serves its purpose. You can use it to stash things you don't feel like carrying around.
Oh, that's right. I actually put the moonstones in the stash, not the bank. You can have the gun. The owner doesn't need it.
The stash, huh? That's where you can store items you want to swap between other characters. Not sure why you put the moonstones there.
Fusillade. Fusillade. That's the thing I was talking about earlier. The Daka Daka Daka.
I hear people talking sometimes.
I'm a terrible guy.
Oh, that's right. I had the moonstones all along. Classic, huh?
Seriously? Shame he doesn't ticket himself for stupidity. Pick up the moonstones and take them to the black market. Check your echo. Show the moonstones to the guy there and you'll get what you need. I ordered a bunch of transmitters a while back, but I've been kinda avoiding this place. That Jamie Springs keeps trying to use it as a place to accidentally run into me.
What you want?
Can I spend these moonstones on some transmitters? I'm Jack.
I'll throw them in if you take some of this other trash off my hands. So buy something.
Yeah, Crazy Earl gets around, and he's a useful guy to know. Bring him moonstones and he'll get what you need. What you want? Love that guy. I'll hit your echo with the coords for the towers and manage things from here. When you get the first transmitter in place, I'll make contact. You need to get above Spring's Emporium O stuff. She's out of town, so she won't be around to help. And so we're clear, tell Jack once this is done, we're all square. Got a connection, but it's not very stable. You mind giving it a whack for me? That's better. Give me a sec to get everything set up on this end.
I don't understand, but she picked them up.
Didn't come in person, sent someone. I'm just letting you know, cause you said to if anybody ever swung by for them.
And she didn't mention me at all?
Yeah, so, see what I mean about that girl? A signal. It's not coming from Concordia. Coords for the next tower on your echo. Perfect. She's working now. Let's get her calibrated. I just gotta mess with some dials back here.
You know why I no come back? I'm safe here. Company no know I'm here. Name is safe because they expect me change it. Anyway, Mama, no cry. Me no must go.
This transmitter, something's not working. Let's try rebooting it. There we go. There's a tower above the Mayor's office. Try getting up there.
Warning. Trespassing on government property will result in your immediate death. Thank you.
Oh yeah, should have mentioned the turrets. You'll need to destroy them. Yeah, so looks like a bullet or two damaged the relay drive gearbox. Sift through those turrets, see if you can find a replacement.
Yeah. What was that again?
Just score. Give me time to just...
Blimey, you really know how to listen to a bloke's problems. I'll give you that. You sure I can't book you for more, physical services? I'm a bloody stress volcano right now, and I could do with relief.
Oh, gross. I make it very clear to all my patrons, Serena is not for... I'll deal with our Marif later. Okay, everything looks set up. Head up to the control panel I've marked on your echo. Activate it so I can initiate the final scan to pinpoint the signal's origin.
Signals coming from a place called Crisis Scar?
That's an old doll comms facility. Been nothing but scavs there for years.
Well, looks like it's working again. Go shut it down. Also, status updates, still getting shot at. So if you wanted to hurry, that'd be cool.
Wait, this one has collision.
Attention, citizens of Concordia. Until further notice, for your own protection, the town is in lockdown. No one in or out. That is all. Okay?
Oh, what the hell is wrong with this guy? This is so frustrating. Get back to Moxie. She's got secret exits everywhere. Classic.
Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, most of the merchandise.
If you're looking for Moxie Kama, she's not here. Really hard getting sunk when she's off in a secret workshop, tinkering with advanced tech and all. If I was any more annoyed, I'd probably let it slip that it's accessible by pushing the arm up on the one-arm banded machine over there, then pressing the access button that pops out. Phew, close one. That new internal dialogue filter chip I had installed a ripper, mate.
Bubbles and birds, bubbles and daily servo. Get
Moxie? Ma'am? Hello?
Hey, whoa! What are you doing? What are you doing in here?
Oh, jeez. Even cuter without makeup. That's just, this is the worst.
Damn it! I really don't like people seeing me out of character. The hell do you want?
The Marif locked up in city. Could she help me get out, please?
I know a way out, but I ain't, won't show it to you unless you promise not to tell anyone what you saw here.
Yeah, no, totally, of course, I promise. Anything, absolutely anything for you. Please, just, God, marry me. I mean, I didn't say that. What's up with you? How are you?
Great, because if you spill, my son would have to bury you alive in a shallow grave.
What? Moxie's secretly good with
I find it funny that she's wearing an Ellie's
Don't believe.
garage. Like, overhaul. Overalls, not overhaul. What?
That's the way out of here. Hope you find that.
But anyways, I'm gonna stop here. Thanks everyone for stopping by, and anyone who stopped by and actually stayed. But until next time, peace out everyone.